Hello. Oh, gotta switch the game over. Right. Happy, what is this? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We're gonna do some Disco Elysium today instead of the usual DBD. Because I want to. How are you guys doing? Let's see. Okay, so we came in. Let me remind myself of where we left off. We talked to a hot single in our area who was smoking on a balcony, and he pointed to this key that led us into this apartment building. So we are here now, and I think we just found out he's in... Okay, we did that. The smoker on the balcony. Yeah, he's in apartment 28. But we are going to see where else we can get to. There's also that woman on the boat. But I want to check these doors to see if I can break in and steal stuff from anybody. Oh, I can act with this door.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Sure. Let's not.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
That's not what that text says. What? I was like, room, closet, what? This time the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, very intense. This is the police. Open up.
Do I have to open the door?
Well, it's the police. So you hear the clacking of heels again. As the other side walks right up to the door. Okay. Her tone is now getting defensive. Ma'am, what are you trying to hide?
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Okay, that sounds a little sus.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside the apartment.
Well, I feel like a reason's being created here, Kim.
It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason.
Sure. I'll be back, ma'am. What's this door?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
I do have chain cutters. I don't know why I want to get into this apartment, but I'm not going to argue with it. Time for a little snip.
You seem committed to it, so go on.
Thanks, Kim. Use the chain cutters. A 10. Okay.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Okay.
After you, detective.
Kim is surprisingly on board with a lot of the shenanigans that I try to do here. And I appreciate that. What's this? What just got updated? Map. Okay. Is there anything I can take? What's this? Flamboyant poster of a white star. Oh, okay. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. What's this? Head?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Hey Rocco, he's tired of arguing with you. It's called attrition. I don't think I like your tone. Also, happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Why does this tenant have a bust?
The white star, the photos
XP.
on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Who is it, Kim?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Masovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
I just want to say, Rocco, thank you for telling me I had to play this game. Because this game is hilarious, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I have a thought. You know, it's just never worth it. Seeing what my thoughts are. What's this? Oh, a bullet. A lounge jacket. Let's see how that looks. Let's see these shoes. Okay, Jess, look. There I am in all of my 2 shoe wearing. My 2 shoe wearing glory right here. Behold all of its splendor. There's like some other shoes this guy offered to sell me, but they were like 50 real, and I'm like, no. No, thank you. Love the windbreaker. Yes. It was the like ugliest thing I could find, and I got these glasses that are like flip up glasses, which make me smarter. And this hat, it's a bum hat. It's giving Jess in 5th grade. I love it. I got some gloves that look nicer, so I don't wear them. I got 2 pairs of... So, okay, electrochemistry, I feel like I shouldn't be encouraging that. It's not doing good things for me. These gloves, I like half light, but they don't look terrible, so... Oh, the new bee! Just dropping a bee and leaving. I see how it is. But see, like, those gloves don't look terrible, but they do reveal more of my killer windbreaker, so... But no. We have to look bad. What did I... Okay, I wanted to see what this... Conceptualization. Robocop? Nah, Hobocop. I finished that Hobocop thought. And were you here for that? And then I found out I get double the money from picking up bottles off the floor. It's 10 cents for everybody else, but for Hobocop it's 20 cents a bottle. You get good scrubs. No. I mean, it's serving a really good look with the hat, but no. Oh my god, you were crazy lucky to finish that just before casting in. The Hobocop thing I was lucky to finish? Or cashing in. Yes. It was great timing. And then I'm like, wait, I get to be a Hobocop and I get more money for it? There's no downside. No downside. Okay. Well, thanks for the jacket I'm never gonna use. Oh, I have more thoughts.
Isn't just a 5-pointed star.
Oh.
It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
I like how it's really belated. I'm outside of the room now. Let's inspect it from the hall. And he also already called that out, so it'd be great to say that, like, 5 minutes later. Look out, Kim! There's communists.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution.
Good to know.
Even today,
Maybe.
half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
I don't care.
To symbolize the toppling of the old order.
Okay.
Also, some social democrats were already using it. The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it.
Okay.
Because white is the color of peace.
Okay. What does it evoke in me?
Nothing at all yet.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall.
To be fair, there's not a lot that evokes anything in me, but... Okay, I didn't try these doors. Let me try... Oh, this one real quick. No, I did try this door. I went in here, and I stole some stuff. right? Am I confusing that with another bathroom? I don't think so. Okay. That was the person who's like, go get a warrant. Did I don't know how to get to that boat lady. Oh, haha, this is how. Cool, cool. Trash cans, my favorite. Oh, look at that. A naval coat. Moving up in the world. Look at this trash coat. I'm official. That actually kind of works. Which means I can't wear it because it doesn't look terrible. Suggestion, half light. Though it looks kind of great with the yellow gloves and my little trash bag. Oh, Rocco, I have a question for you. I was really torn last time. I didn't want to sell my bottles. I mean, I was torn because I wanted the money from the bottles, but also I wanted to know if there was a limit to how many bottles this bag could hold. I got up to 56, and then I sold them because I wanted money. But I'm just wondering, what are the physics of this bag? Because it's pretty floppy when I move around, but it held 56 bottles. No small feat. Do I need to put bullets? Where did those go? Didn't I get bullets? Does the game not want me to have those? Because I don't blame it. Okay, I put all my troubling items down there. The items that get me in trouble. I don't know why. Oh, just... Okay, it automatically goes in there. I've got one bullet. Okay. Good to know. Put my... I mean, I paid like 3 real for this windbreaker, so I'm gonna get my money's worth. No limit to the bag. That is not a concern of the game makers to inconvenience your bottle pursuit. They seem to be more concerned with labor strikes and communism and murder. No, I'm concerned about how many bottles I can fit in my bag. Woohoo! Bottle! Speak of the devil. Cape Side Apartments. That other place. Oh. Yeah, I've been this way. I just didn't get it all the way up here. I get sidetracked from things. Is the music too loud? Let me know if it is. It's loud for me, but I can turn it down for me and not for you. Any bottles? Oh, magnesium, even better. Oh, also I need to sleep, right? At some point, I assume. Where does Kim sleep? Docking. Is a boat. Oh, I have thoughts about this boat. Worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. I don't know. I don't doubt my capacity to find floor money, so... Hey.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top
Joyce.
of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
And or they love Mary Poppins. Yes, we have a theory that that Mary Poppins carpet bag is my plastic fruit bag. Silk scarf, okay. Green raincoat, sure.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce.
Good evening, Joyce. I'm an officer. Let me turn my game sounds down a little bit. I don't like loud noises unless they come from me. Okay.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What does the L stand for? RCM, what is that? Okay, I know. We know what that is. What gave us away? Shake her hand, don't shake her hand. Oh, she holds her hand out. I will shake it.
I'm glad to see you here.
That makes one of us.
Like steel. There is strength there.
Oh.
If she wanted, she could sink her nails deep into your skin.
Why would she want to do that?
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
You're like the nicest person I've come across yet. It's because we haven't met before. That's why.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical
Oh,
episode.
right.
Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
I was supposed to make it weird to throw her off. That's right. Whoops. Mary Poppins just got a trigger warning in Britain. What?
It happens quicker than a shooting
Oh.
star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Yeah, he did. I'm gonna make it weird.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat. Okay. Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? That's a little too normal. What can you tell me about this strike? What can you tell me about this lynching? Do you know something about these tattoos? You seem rich. Can I have some money? Let's do that one.
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is
Oh.
it?
For the use of the word Hottentots in the movie? Okay, well you've successfully distracted me. What is... Hold on. The word is first recorded in late 17th century. Was a name applied by white Europeans to the Khoikhoi. It is now regarded as offensive with reference to people and should always be avoided in favor of Khoikhoi or the names of the particular peoples. I did not know that. I don't know that I even knew that word. So now I've learned two things. Thank you, Rocco. What? Why not?
Look at that lady. Take a gander.
Take a gander.
Squint your eyes, bub.
What nice fabrics.
Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic in its simplicity, a silk shirt and matching scarf around her gentle throat.
Does me just standing here silently having thoughts constitute as making it weird?
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you,
Hey,
full of knowledge
Kenny.
and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Happy Tuesday. How are you doing? I'm playing Disco Elysium for my lunch break, and then we'll do co-working after. Yeah, so.
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Mood. Misery clad. I love it. I'm clad in misery.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a pavo. Ashamed? I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this leech for some dough. As I should be for even considering it. This is a woman and I am a man. Blah. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money by now. I'm not ashamed.
Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of Erdenil.
Okay, Inland Empire is trying to hold me back, and I am not here for it. Yeah, number 5, Big U. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be a misery-clad, sorry cop who's worthless and average at everything. But I'm not going to be that. But I won't do that. Take a page out of Meatloaf's book. Inland Empire, you're holding me back.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I can try to do it anyway. Can I have some money? Ma'am? I would do anything for love, but not number 5. Hi, Brewer. Welcome in. I can probably let's just state some facts. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there? I think we have a handle on the boat thing. We do not have a handle on the boat thing. Let's talk about it.
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago? Look around.
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I thought we were in Ravishal. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. Understood about this boat of yours. I thought we were in Ravishal.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Probably because nobody does.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
Yeah.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Yeah.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
Then we'll call her Cordy. Hey, Cordy, how's it going?
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
You just don't get it.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know, feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Okay, weird.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, you told me to make it weird. Are you giving me shade for making it weird when you told me to make it weird? Because I'm just following orders here. I don't appreciate your tone. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? Maybe we could do like a serious question, or not serious and then serious, and like keep her guessing. You don't know what's gonna happen.
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Okay.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
Am I the only one that stopped listening? Or how much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
So would they give me like a couple hundred real? Because that'd be a game changer.
A billion?
20 billion. The money I owe is so much less than that.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary, but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
TMI, lady.
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where do they get all those billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Cool story.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Sure. 8% of all cargo in the world? You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. That's all I needed to know about something else. You don't keep it moving, the workers do.
We built this district.
We built this district.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Okay.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees.
We built this district as a resort for its Revacholian employees.
A company getaway,
XP!
for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
She likes to talk.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Oh, well. I'm gonna do it. Can I have some money? I'm rolling.
Voila, you're doing it.
Voila, you're doing it. Please release an album. Rock, I don't like your tone. Brewer gets it. Brewer gets it. You seem rich. Can I have some money? Can I have some money, ma'am? Help me, I'm poor. I need money to keep living. Can I have some money, ma'am? I'm gonna be polite about it.
Of course.
What?
How much do you need?
What? Okay, now I'm super sus of her. Why are you giving me money? Why are you not dismissing me like the idiot average detective I am?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament that she's letting on?
I would like 0.1 cents. I need 1 billion real. I need 10,000. I need 100. 100 would get me out of that thing, the bill that I owe Gart, the Adam Driver guy. I need 100. Ask for 10K and settle for 100. But see, yeah, I don't want her to give me 10K because then floor money will lose all meaning. And I love floor money. I would hate for it to lose meaning. See, I'm gonna make the avatar look sad. See? That's how I would feel if floor money lost all meaning. I really want to just ask for 1 cent. I'm gonna say 100.
That's a good sum. Not too small, not
Are
fantastically
you
large.
Are you seriously? Because we had such a great convo about your boat.
She removes a few
Oh my
notes
God.
and hands them to you. The paper is cold and oily to the touch.
What is happening right now? Why did you give me... you know how many hours of bottle collecting it would take me to earn this, ma'am?
There must be about 200 real in that zip bag, maybe a little less, plus some change at the bottom.
Oh, in her bag. I'm like, wait, she didn't give me that many.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You bribed me, all right. I'm an honorable policeman. I'm still getting my head around this whole money concept. You were just helping me out. We'll say that one.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, unseemly as it may be, as long as they are properly logged with the precinct.
Kim, don't log this. I need it
Which
to
you
pay
most
rent.
certainly will do. Now, how else can I help the RCM today, besides supplementing its salaries?
What can you tell me about the body?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Wait. Right, okay.
The information I'm to share with you includes
Oh.
sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
About that badge. 10 XP though, level up. It is so much easier to take a bribe from her than Everett. I don't like Everett. And I feel like I didn't take a bribe from her. That didn't feel bribey. I was just like, hey man, can I have money? She's like, yeah. We're just friends. This game subverts so many expectations. Okay, so hold on. I completed this task, interviewing her. Ask her about the murder. That's all I had to do, was just ask her about it. Okay, so job done. And then I can get something. I was thinking the other day there was something I wanted, but I don't remember. So I will wait on that. All right. Not me stalling.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
It surprises you with its options, and then you think that can't be a real choice, but it is. That's why she's good. You totally just took a bribe and rationalized it by saying, well, I asked her for it. She gave it to me, so it's not a bribe. Also, did you want that streetlight? What? Streetlight? At the pawn shop? Do I? Do I? You're so nice, Kim.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
You and me both, Kim. You were asking if there was something you wanted to spend money on. I thought maybe that was it. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, it's the boombox at the pawn shop. The stereo thingy. I wanted that to try to make my singing karaoke dream a reality. I thought that would get me one step closer. So I wanted to buy that, but it was like 30? I don't even remember. It was something. It cost money that I didn't have.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My last badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, the city, nothing. Yes. We're saying number 2. I could have eaten it for all I know.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
That's probably the most believable response, ma'am.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Yeah.
As I said, ma'am, his technique
100
may be
real,
very
apparently.
unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Ugh. Ma'am. Just believe me, okay? I'm a real cop. God.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator.
Oh.
She should be
Oh.
open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh. Well, let's try it. 1+1 for sympathy for my amnesia. How do I negotiate my way out of this?
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuates.
Oh. Oh, thanks, suggestion. Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
I mean, it's a murder investigation? Is that is that not tangible enough? I mean, I could take you to the body. I left it in the yard.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
Why does my boss always message me? I'm on my lunch break.
They're profiting from this trade.
Terminal B, it's a hub, local drug trade, open secret. Sorry, I was distracted, not listening. The Union controls it.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
We don't know that yet. It's too early to call. Let me reply really quick to this message. Okay.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Oh. Important police business, ma'am. One moment. Oh, first I have a thought. Sorry, Kim. 1 second. 1 second.
Hey,
Who, me?
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Am I? How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners.
Okay, I would never say
empower
that.
all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets.
I haven't said any of
Literally
this.
murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs.
No.
That kind of stuff.
No. I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of these.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Okay, I think you need to sit down.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Is this because where are my stats? Is this because there they are. Yeah. I have 4 communist points, apparently. You said the workers made the company what it is. Don't worry. No one here thinks you actually care about communism. I mean, in theory, it could be good. It's just the problem is that all of, capitalism, communism, socialism, whatever elseism, they're all run by people. And so you can have an idea that's like, hey, theoretically, this is a really great idea, but then people get in charge of it and people suck. So then it sucks. Just saying. Down with all of it. Down with people. That's the takeaway here. Well, I don't want this. I don't understand. When it was telling me I was a sorry cop, I opted out of that. I don't want labels. Why are you trying to label me? He's still messaging me. Stop it. I don't want... What happens if I opt in? What does this mean? Or if I opt out? What does this mean? I don't want to opt in. I don't want to opt into anything. I'm not going to opt in. I'm opting out. I don't have the energy. I mean, that's my mood for a lot of things. It sends you on the communist side quest if you opt in. Whoops. So am I missing a bunch of side quests? Did I miss because I didn't opt into the sorry cop either? Damn. I would have gone on that side quest. I really don't care about a communist side quest. I'm not gonna lie.
Failure. It's about failure.
I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped, shat on. While everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh, you will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
You're not convincing me.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Well, maybe I am. This game is meant to be played multiple times to experience everything. So next time I play, I can be a sorry cop. Maybe. Maybe I won't be. But I can take that side quest. I will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. Okay, what the hell?
Now get to work, comrade.
Okay. Sure.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Oh, it's a lot of eggs. Gonna be here a while. Roll up your sleeves. Roll your sleeves up further and breathe in the pristine air. Finish thought. Oh, right. Kim, you wanted to talk. Sure.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
We're talking like right in front of her. How did you hope it would go? Did you hope it wouldn't involve me asking for 100 real? Because there's no way that wasn't going to happen.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Well, this will teach you to expect things, Kim. I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Whoops.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. Let's get back to her then. Well, let's see what he proposes.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Sounds good. I like that. We could just, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large, and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Yeah, but you can rule a lot of places out. Like, there's a lot of places and cities I've never even been to. So you could probably, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I did eat it.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
I don't need logic getting in here and poo-pooing on everything.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Let's get back to her then. Ma'am.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials came from Samara to Ravachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no, As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
They do have chain cutters.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I gonna need bolt cutters for
Unlikely,
this?
officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now.
Yeah.
Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Oh. I like secrets.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
I know exactly what driver it is, too. It's that one that said he wasn't smoking when he was. It's that guy. Let's see. It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East
XP.
Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, I don't like that.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track
XP.
and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, I've made up my
Yes?
mind. Accept it.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
Good, because I'm gonna have to sleep.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Do you know anything about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed.
I know.
I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've
I'm a
cleared the
cop.
lynching question.
Ugh, whatever. Whatever. So you know something about them.
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
That's all for now. I don't care
Of
about
course,
that.
Detective. Take care.
We'll chat soon. Why does it say I have items? I don't know. Right. Door 28. Boring cop. I got one. Nice. And then, okay. So I'm thinking about whatever the hell this is. I got 3 hours left of that. And then I can think about being a magnesium-based life form. Or -2 visual calculus. I don't like that. Don't like that. Why, Kim? We just chatted.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
Okay, can I talk to that hot single in my area tomorrow? Or do I have to do it tonight? I know he's there. I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages.
You should take care of that then.
I think I have the money now. This is money, right?
I'll also take a room at the Whirling. One cannot get much closer to the crime scene.
Sounds good. Okay, hot single in my area. I will talk to you later. Oh, is that a bottle? Oh, that's a trash can that I did not thoroughly explore after I got my bag. There we go. Leave no bottle uncollected. Hey, Gart, see how much you hate me now. I have money to pay my bill. You don't even know. Oh, hi, ma'am. Wait, this is the booze game, right? Hey, ISO, it sure as hell is. I could drink some booze and then go to bed. So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again? Can we lower that?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Okay, whatever. I have your money.
Well?
Slam the bills down on the counter. I hope you choke on it. I'm on mobile, so it might get weird. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Sorry for the trouble. I'm gonna slam it down on the counter and say, I hope you choke on it.
Great, perfect. I hope you enjoy your freezing cold room with the window you broke yourself.
I will.
I'll unlock the electronic lock to your room. All
Oh.
the doors lock automatically at 9 p.m.
Oh.
Starting tomorrow, please pay for each night in advance.
Ew.
20 real per night. If you don't have the money, it's over for you. Got it? You've got nowhere else to stay.
Ew. Well, now I regret paying my bill. I didn't want to have this chat with you.
Time stops advancing after 2 in the morning. If you haven't paid for your room by then, it's game over.
Oh.
Don't leave finding money to the last minute, however. It's harder to make cash after nightfall when the shops are closed and the streets empty.
Well, shit. Here I was just blowing my money on ugly windbreakers. Crap. The jam mystery. Yep. Okay, whatever.
I'll take a room here too.
See, I can stay in Kim's room when I don't have money. Put a bottle of booze in someone's pocket, and then when it looks like they are stealing it, you take some and run. Kind of blows being a slave to fashion, doesn't it? It does. I need to sell more stuff. Goodness.
Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
I hate you, Gart. I hate you.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
And there's nothing else.
Yes.
Goodbye. Hide things in the windbreaker. I'm gonna start stealing everything. I mean, I already kind of was. Not much has changed on that front. But still. Why does it say I have... It's like a new thing and there's nothing here. I don't know. I don't know. Well, you can't follow... You have your own room, Kim. Come on. You can't follow me to my room. Get out of here.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
I need some space.
Just a moment. We should talk about our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Oh my god. I just. Ugh. You're so needy, Kim. I just spent all day with you.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Now then, we should talk about the investigation. But I also feel you're a bit hazy on
He
the
smokes
RCM.
this whole
Our
time.
role here, our rights, our jurisdiction, basically.
I would last 5 seconds working with Kim. It's called me time, Kim. I want a little of it. Oh, I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night.
I don't know
go
what he
over
just
my
said,
notes.
but-
It's something of a ritual.
Okay, music, sit down.
oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Cigarette's a great idea. I'm gonna have one too.
Your call, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
You getting judgy? How did you get so cool, Kim?
I mean, this isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Easy schmeezy.
Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor.
Yeah, he would.
This man relishes his cool quite a bit.
Yeah.
Bellator.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it.
This music needs to sit down. Do we not all relish our cool quite a bit?
I would say our initial inspection was very thorough, and we have solid leads to follow up on. In addition, we got that body down from the tree.
Yeah, we
We
did.
still have to perform the autopsy, though, and
Meh.
there's more work to be done at the crime scene.
Meh. That's my forte. Unlike most cops, I understand how important communication is in our line of work. The initial interviews? Yes. Well, we talked to some people. I wish we didn't have to do any of the interviews. People are treacherous. You are damn right we do. That's my forte.
Very important indeed.
Yeah.
Well, we conducted an interview with Everard Clare.
Yeah.
He wasn't particularly forthcoming with useful information.
No. He's a tough cookie, that one.
Claire also helped you, how should I say, remember your name? That's a relief.
Do I even need to be here for this conversation? Big relief. It's a very serviceable name, too.
Moving on. We tried to interview the White Pines rep, but she asked us to do something for her first. Fine, so be it.
That's true. I don't like the idea of being shot at for doing my job. It's valid. It's valid.
I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really
Who's
is.
Joyce? Oh, right.
We have to get her to talk to us.
The money bags lady.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I'm just impatient.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know? My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up. I'm training for a long distance run. I want to raise money for charity. Yeah, that's just how we roll in Precinct 41. I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant. I don't like to waste time.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in
Rude.
those hills.
Talking about my shoes? There's heels on them?
Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes
Oh.
with the orange.
Oh. Is Kim coming on to me? Looks at the shoes and smiles. Does he want them? You can have them, Kim. I'll just go barefoot. Sure, I don't care.
They're quite
but sure.
limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
So can I impose a fine and then collect it and then have 1,000 real? Because that'd be nice. Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse, asking for a friend?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station.
Oh.
Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
But it pays for my room each night.
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station cold sleep. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
I see, and if someone resists...
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
He taps on his coat pocket where he keeps his notes. So wait, if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
So you have to be my best friend, Kim.
Not a good position to be in, by the way.
Oh.
Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Fair.
The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less.
No, the good old IZ. Yep, know it well. His gaze is absently fixed on a window below that just went dark.
Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Let's say it was the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
XP! Skill point! So, running, that was your favorite thing I heard? That's what I learned from this debrief, Kim. See you in the morning. Yep. Or will you? Close the door. In your face. Okay, so he's right next door.
The fan is spinning.
Pull on the light bulb.
The lights are on.
Pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Pull on the light bulb.
The lights are off again.
Want a spoon? Kim, probably, right? Can't spend all my time with you, Kim. God. Okay, so I have like, I think 2. I don't even know. Yeah. So let's continue our journey down mediocrity. Let's see. I don't have any in physique. So let's do a half light. Let the body take control, threaten people. Sure. I'm not giving electrochemistry any more power than it already has. So see, I have 2, 2, 2. So I need a second one here. Endurance. Pain threshold. Physical instrument. That's come in handy. I'm going to take that one. So now I have 2 and everything. There. Trying to just keep it average. Okay.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
I can't even tell that that's a bed. Like, it's just a heap of trash. It's not a bed. But okay, why is there, what's happening? Okay, map, yep.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Everything will be better once we sleep.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh. But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
I don't like your tone, bed. Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Yum. Check the blanket.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm.
This game has
breathing.
captured every night of my life. Jess, does your pillowcase smell of alcohol and sweat and grease? Maybe try washing it, if it does. Or get a new pillow. Because you probably don't have to live off of floor money, like I do. That's a personal... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
A bit tense in the muscles. Relax.
Okay.
Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily.
The answer is not usually unless it's bingo night.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
No more thoughts. Fall asleep now.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Thanks for the reminder to check out bingo night in my area. Rocco, do you also enjoy bingo? It was a thing last Thursday. I'm not gonna throw Jess under the bus, but I got some very interesting text messages that night. Spelling was not a priority, and it was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, do I have to have a dream? Do I have to have a dream? Let's go do an autopsy in our sleep. Thank God Kuno is not here in my dreams. Oh, it's me. Is that a disco ball above me? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Look at that. Ambiance. Ambiance.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
Bloated corpse of a drunk. This game is judging me. I am what you made me, game. Glad you were along for the journey. I was too. I was really happy to be along for that journey. Do you remember the scent of your childhood? Okay, it's just a really weird question. I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I learned it from you. I learned it from watching you, Dad. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are. Do you really not know who that is? Do you really? You're not sure? Can't puzzle it out? You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
I'm gonna assume I was left. That's probably a safe assumption.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
You're kind of ruining the vibe here. I'm trying to enjoy the lights. I mean, if you don't look at the body and you just like look over here, looks kind of nice. Got the trash can. Yeah.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I am friends with Kim. I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
Oh, what's Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious
calm down.
truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Calm down. Getting a little angry.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
That's a lot to put on, like... I'm sure there's people he didn't fail. You know, people in other countries living their lives. Like, it's not all about you, sir. Like, I know the lights of this disco ball revolve around you, but nothing else does.
No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already, A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
That was creepy.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
The limbic system needs to put out an album. Look at that. Full health, full morale. I'm doing great. Harry, you're doing great. You got this, bud. You got this. Shake it off. You got this. Got some thoughts?
Good going, buddy.
Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? Oh, God. What the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
Yeah, because I'm like drying out. My organs are like, ugh. What's happening? I should probably be drinking more, I guess. I don't know. What the hell's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? Or, no, that's not it. Really, I feel super good. I should probably be drinking more. Just at bingo night. That's what this was. We opened this game after a bingo night, and so now he's trying to recover from that. It was bingo and karaoke. Apparently. That's what happened. Why is this happening?
It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
See, electrochemistry, you definitely do not have my best interests at heart. You do not. Electrochemistry is strong and bingo. Just...
Don't do that. Stay strong.
Oh.
The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
Thanks, Volition. You know, I feel like you have my back a little bit more than electrochemistry does. A little bit more. I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life. Opt in. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed. Okay. They can explain it, but I'm assuming speed is going to cost money. That's what it comes down to. Like, should I take it? Is it right to take it? Is it wrong to take it? I don't care. Is it expensive to take it? Because I only have so much floor money and I have to spend 20 of it a night to sleep on a trash pile? And if it doesn't cost, okay, well, does it? Is it free? Because I'll opt in if it's free. I'll opt in right now if it's free. But if it's going to cost me money, I don't have the bottles to support that.
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor?
Money is a social construct. Yeah, but it's a social construct that's gonna end the game if I don't have enough of it by 2 a.m. every day. So, yeah. Unless, like, do bottles refill? Like, will the trash cans be full again if I go around? Will bottles be on the ground? Or is it like, well, you cleaned up this town. That's great, but now you have no source of income. That sounds a lot like real life.
You got up from this floor because of a holy vow you made 16 years ago.
Oh.
With me.
Oh.
To wake up exactly 7:30 every morning until the day you die.
Okay.
Don't be silly. There was no vow. You were high on speed. That was the only reason you got up. You can't detect without it. It's that simple.
I'm not going to go looking for speed. I mean, I have the cigarettes, I have the alcohol. I'm not gonna do it.
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days?
Been doing it all
Basically,
my life.
a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
What is... Hmm. That's a lie. I can do this without speed. Half the town won't be dead. Yeah. You talking a lot of really obvious exaggerations, electrochemistry.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
That's what the booze is for. Well, it really annoys me that I can't pick up that bottle and get 20 cents for it. Now that Kim's in there, can I knock on this door and bother him? Kim? Is there anything, any
A
new
mirror
insights
hangs
here?
on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the
Oh.
expression.
Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. How? How is that gonna fix it? I don't know. Let's try it.
The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place.
Okay.
You handle the chain cutters
XP.
deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops.
Well, at least their water bill won't be as high now as it could have been.
Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
+2, no more steam. Well, I never want to stop making this expression, so. Oh, good. You saved Gart. Fucking Gart. I hate that guy. I did it to be environmentally conscious, not to help Gart, okay? Kim, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. Ready to run? Is there anything new I can pick up here? No. Can I just leave without him? Let's try that. Let's make a break for it. Oh. Hello. Ugh, he's already down here. Kim, you're the worst. Hey, Ghost. Happy Tuesday. How you doing? Playing Disco Elysium. Kim, I don't want to talk to you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fine. Fine.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The Union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? Remind me.
Everything points to the Dock Workers Union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez.
Right.
My preliminary information.
Right. There are major suspects. That's why. Happy Tuesday. Finally back on stable internet again. Woot. That's always great. That is a happy Tuesday.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
How long was your internet unstable? Because that's a very frustrating situation. I don't want to...
One more thing before we do.
Ugh.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them. Continue with our business.
Okay, so which is it? Talk to them immediately or not talk to them immediately, Kim? Since August? Whoa. Whoa. I am very sorry. I'm glad it is back, man. I was on hotel Wi-Fi the whole time. Oh man. Hotel Wi-Fi is not great. I am sorry. Well, welcome back to the world of stable internet.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
I don't care when I talk to them.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Sure.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Now I'm able to stream with my friends regularly again. Yay! Yay streaming, yay friends. Yay to both. Oh, don't mind that. Not me breaking things. Okay, well, Lena, you are sunshine in all of this. How
Just
you doing?
a moment.
Oh. Oh, don't talk to Gart. Oh, he'll ruin your day.
She's agitated, judging
See?
from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Don't talk to Gart. It's not worth it.
And there's no public phones nearby?
Oh, we have a phone, ma'am. Don't we? Maybe.
The closest phone booth is down the
Ew,
coast.
David.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Getting on changes popping in to say hi. Well, thank you. Thank you for the 5 bits. And thanks for saying hi. Have a great Tuesday.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
I'm glad to see you. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you. Wow, calm down. Everything all right?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
Well, Lena, you are everything good in this world. So any way I can help you, I'm gonna do it.
The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
Why did you need to use the phone?
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night. But they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Goodness. Monday night, so last night? Okay.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Sounds more like a side thing. I need to take care of my main thing. Then I'll get back to this. No. No. I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
No. Nothing is more important than this. Some kind of scientist. Tell me more about morale, looks, character, your relationship. You don't notice this about me, but actually I've lost all memory of the world, blah, blah, blah. Tell me about morale.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
What does he look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Okay, she's terrible at describing, like 5'10", 5'11", hair color. I'm not going to be checking everybody's palms, ma'am.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Here I am writing game dialogue again. Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame. And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
How much time did 25 minutes. Okay. Okay.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
Okay, good job, Kim. Yep, take those notes for me.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him.
Field gear?
Even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
I don't care how long they've been married. That's all I need.
I hope I've been useful.
I hope you have been too. He's a scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist.
A cryptozoologist?
A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What's cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
Dude, she's right there.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
They sure are, Lena. They're wrong. Wrong opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious.
So rare, they assume them to be fictitious.
Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Maybe you could convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. What expedition was your husband
Just
on?
some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the waterlock to set a few traps.
Well, they're stuck.
He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
That waterlock's broken till Wednesday.
The waterlock, that was broken. Could this be it?
The waterlock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the waterlock?
You may not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it. Wouldn't you know, it's blocked by a big butter billboard. Fell right into the water. Probably just some technical problem. Word around the canal is some weird new cryptid destroyed it. I'll tell her the truth.
Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night.
I got you, girl.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both.
Got you, Lena. Don't even worry.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast,
Sure.
please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Sure. I'll pencil that in for Wednesday.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the waterlock's been repaired, and it's cold out there.
Accept the task.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Can you tell me about some cool cryptids?
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena, I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you'd studied. Could you tell me about a couple of them?
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza. I like the sound of that.
And I don't. Just one.
Whatever, Kim. God.
Or he'll be disappointed in you.
Ooh.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Stop it, game. Biggest, tiniest, most dangerous. Any invisible? I want to know about the most dangerous cryptid.
The gnome of Jeroma.
Wait, I've heard about that. Why is that ringing a bell? That's familiar. The gnome of Jeroma, that doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, it is. None of his victims survived. Grieving relatives never even found their bodies because the gnome's venom dissolved organic tissue.
It's convenient. What did this cryptid look like?
It was reportedly a small creature with webbed fingers and a protruding forehead and a gangly little thing. Quite scary to look at. A couple of campers found it when it was already dying. They heard an odd wailing in the woods and followed the sound. They were scared and wrapped it in tarpaulin to suffocate it.
Jeez.
It still took the gnome of Jeroma an entire day to die.
Jeez.
If the body of the creature was found, why aren't there detailed illustrations of it in science textbooks, confirming the existence of this very little species?
Alas, the first scientist who got his hands on the creature's corpse put it in a jar of formaldehyde, thinking that would detoxify the gnome's venom. Instead, all the venom leaked out of the creature's teeth and into the surrounding liquid,
Jeez.
dissolving the creature itself.
Convenient.
A poetic end, perhaps, but a real loss for science.
If it could dissolve the creature, why wasn't it doing that when it was in the creature? That doesn't make sense.
Alas, always alas, and then it was gone. Isn't that overly convenient?
Yeah. Seems very convenient that it just disappeared. Nothing like it was ever seen again. No, it was a perfectly good explanation. Stop being so skeptical. Yeah, we're going to do that one.
Sure, a perfectly good explanation. It dissolved in its own venom. Go on then. Ask about more gnomes or whatever.
Kim said just one.
Of course, dear.
I'm going to respect that. What about this rare insect your husband was looking for?
Sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
It's true.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
Okay.
Of course,
Fine.
dear.
Fine. That's all for now. Fine, Kim. Fine. God.
Can I help you?
Oh, maybe I should just pay for tonight. Should I do that? Or is that too optimistic? I have the money now. Maybe I should pay it before I spend it on things. Look at all those bottles behind him. I want them. Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you, Gert. You're literally the worst. Okay, so there's still a number of things from Monday. Oh. Call Alice back in a day. That's today. You know what I see right there? Hold on, pressing business. Pressing business. 50 cents. Oh, it's the gardener. She's in here now. Hi, ma'am.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten.
She was
I
nice
advise you
yesterday.
not to overstay your welcome.
And now she's mean.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
You're the gardener. Why would I say any of these things? Just wanted to know more about the place before I check it out. That's normal. Perfectly normal.
Yes, Extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Why would you lie and say you were a gardener?
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's
Okay.
Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Can you do that? Can you just not recognize it?
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Yeah, tell her, Kim.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Me too. Show her the dock worker card I stole.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. Don't say that to a lady. Don't. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions. I liked that. Good start. Let's take it a step further.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Strange. It's as if people don't believe a cop could be a socialist revolutionary.
Right? I should talk to Titus. Bye. What's this? It's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco. What's this? Hey, dude.
This is where you say your bit.
Okay. I was like, I can't.
Detective,
He's leaving it to you. You need to interrogate them, find out what they know about the hanging. Well, I'm not going to say anything yet. I'm going to be silent. This is where you say your bit, so I say nothing.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
I don't recognize your boss man.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
The chatter's too inane to reach your ears. Raise your chin and gaze into the distance like a prince.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Shanky, you don't know the half of it.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
we are looking for Titus Hardy.
We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
We're not talking to you, Shanky.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
Guys are weird.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
The man in the back. Did you do it? Wow.
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Do you not understand what police do?
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Okay.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
So is this where I issue that slip saying go to the jail, go to the police station? Because I think he'll listen. I think he'd do it. I give him the slip of paper.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
That's it. Game's over. We got the perpetrator. Squint your eyes, but there's a catch.
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Well, gee, case closed. I certainly believe that. Problem solved. What? Maybe I should look at this map. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff down here I can't even get to. Because of the water lock. But yeah, that door. Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he was a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out alive.
Oh. Sure.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Thanks, Eugene.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Right, but what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers,
did he?
Threatened to kill some as a warning.
There's a slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grabbed one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming.
Okay, I don't want to...
Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Okay, was this the same girl?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
That's good.
Yeah, me and Eugene got around. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here.
Right, but who did he attack them? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Okay. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still.
Okay, yeah.
Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
This is where an autopsy would come in handy. You have to work with what you know.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Thanks, Shanky.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Where did this overpowering, where'd this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
How did you manage?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't. Not yet.
Might be lying. +1. Oh, okay.
Actually,
no!
They're admirably, surprisingly composed.
No!
The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
I have other questions.
Like what, Copper?
When did this occur?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
A little late for that.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known him?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Okay, God, it was just a question.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Murderers?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, a representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what? Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why don't I just arrest you? Step closer to Titus.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
I put a skill point in physical instrument. I'm not scared of you.
Not in the arresting mood?
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge, raises hairs in the room.
Get him, Kim.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. While the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve, there's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
When did I last save this? You confessed to murder. I'm taking you in. I'm doing it.
Look, coppers, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you.
The bore's the size of your eye. I can almost see the stars.
Ugh. Whatever. I can come back and arrest you later.
The little guy? You're the little guy now.
So, little guy, you had some questions?
Yeah, little questions.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
Well, I won't be doing that.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us, real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
Forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters. Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
Godly.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys. You got business with me.
He understood what you were doing, taking inventory of them.
Yeah, you fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus Hardy.
Okay.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man.
Where have you been this whole
We
time,
don't mind.
Lane? You notice gang tattoos. Okay.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company.
Okay.
Let's see what brings the cop around.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture.
Oh, good. A picture of what?
Of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene.
Oh.
Compare it to these guys.
Okay. I'm gonna take off now. He's sitting really weird. That's not how you sit, sir. Alright. You have to gain authority to advance. Soften him up. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness. Get help from the union boss or the company rep. Tie them to any other crimes. Okay. Well, we've done good work here. And lunch break is over. Everett isn't paying me enough for this. You and me both. Let me save. And let me quit. Get out of here. And then we're gonna switch gears and